and welcome to this first episode of War's Aftermath. I'm your host Brad, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the changes coming in Company of Heroes 2. First up, vehicles. There are two new mechanics just for them. You can now order a tank to reverse with the use of a single hotkey. This will give you more control over these pricey investments, hopefully stopping them from flushing their rear armor at enemy AT guns. The other new mechanic coming to tanks is being able to recrew them. When a tank is on 1% hit points, there is a chance it will become uncrewed rather than dying. At this point, any infantry can recrew it. Personally, I'm looking forward to sending my conscripts on a joyride in an enemy elephant tank. Flamethrowers can now set buildings on fire with sustained attack, burning any units caught inside of them. They can also be dropped like bars and any other weapon upgrades. Just imagine vet-free rifles with one. Ouch. Possibly my favourite new mechanic has to be vaulting. Infantry will be able to vault over waist-height obstacles such as fences and sandbag lines. It will be great not having to walk around, blow up, or cut those damn fences. You'll still have to build base buildings. There's no Brits on the Eastern Front, thankfully. But now all units are going to come from off-maps such as ranges and stews. What is really cool is that this location can be changed by holding certain strategic points. The game's stealth mechanics are getting a complete rework. Any units capable of stealthing will only be able to do so if in cover and not moving. So no more vet-free sprinting American snipers. Oh, what a shame. Veterancy. The Germans are now on the American plan and the Russians are well on vodka. Okay, let me be clear. The Germans will get veterancy by getting kills like the Americans do in Company of Heroes 1, while the Russians will get it just by doing damage, so neither faction are going to be able to buy their veterancy. Out with doctrines, in with commanders. Both armies have 7 unique commanders. Before each game, you'll choose 3 to potentially use in-game. Your opponent will see which ones you have selected on the loading screen. Once in-game, you'll select which commander you want to use, like the original. The difference is now, instead of having 2 lines of 3 abilities each, it will just be a singular line of 6 abilities. Intel Bulletins, aka command cards from Company of Heroes Online, are back. Players earn them through getting achievements. Each one gives a unit in your army a small passive buff reflective of the achievement. An example of one is an AT gun getting a 10% bonus to penetrating tanks. Remember strategic points? Well, they just became more than cutoffs. Strategic points now provide a +3 fuel and munitions income on top of manpower. You can also upgrade them to provide more fuel or munitions with observation posts. There are no longer low, medium or high points for resources, but some maps will have points just for fuel or munitions. Cold Tech is easily the largest new mechanic being added to the game. It's bringing us blizzards, making our troops take cover in buildings, in half-tracks, or holding around fires to avoid dying of frost. It's also freezing over rivers, lakes, any other large body of water, allowing us to flank across them at the risk of our own army sinking and dying in them. The UI is getting a much needed upgrade. Here are some of the changes. An in-game timer. Unit commands now have hotkeys clearly labelled and can be changed to grid mode like StarCraft 2. Can't wait to use R as my retreat key. Unit icons are displayed in the top right with even more info than before. Command abilities are down the right side with command point progress down the bottom. Goodbye X-ray vision, hello true sight. Units can only see what they can physically see, so no more base scouting over high walls and buildings. Being a Jeep crew just got worse. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. My question for you is, what are you most looking forward to in Company of Heroes 2? Leave your answer in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Company of Heroes videos. For now, keen up and keep keen. Later.